Welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Alicia Creates. I'm Alicia. I thought we would have a pretty laid back, chill sprint today, hence the pajamas and the under eye patches. I literally rolled out of bed, made my coffee. I have been like I usually have a protein coffee, like a really hearty protein coffee, but I've been making it a lot lighter and a lot smaller and been opting for a little bit of an actual breakfast because my body's just not been feeling satiated by having the protein coffee. But I just was not feeling like cooking this morning, so I've opted back into having a more hearty protein coffee this morning for breakfast because I just wasn't hungry. So I'm just kind of going with the flow this morning and just that, and then also I can just grab it, come in here and sit down and write. So that's what I'm doing this morning. Do whatever is best for you and your body. That's just what I'm doing today. So I've got my protein coffee, I've got my pajamas, which are new by the way, and I think they're super cute personally. They're pale blue, they've got little ladybugs on them, like precious. Super cute. Very soft too, by the way. I got them at Walmart. They were pretty cheap. Very, very soft. Highly recommend if you can find them. I just got them like a week ago. I don't know. Anyway, and when I got them, I also got these. They're technically single use, but I'm not a big fan of single use items, so I did put them back in the package after I used them the first time. I washed my face when I used them, and then I washed my hands and I used them and I put them back in the package. Like I repackaged them in the little flaps they came in, and I put them back in the package, and I put them back in the fridge, and I'm using them again. Judge me if you want, that's fine, I get it. But it's my face, so I'm okay with putting them back on I wouldn't put them on someone else's face, but I'm putting them back on my face. Do with that information what you will. But yeah, I'm on chapter 5. This is the section where as we go through the chapters, they get progressively more hardy, and I have to add a lot more, like I have to flesh them out a lot more. So I don't believe I can get through this whole chapter in one setting. I'm gonna, one setting, whatever, in this one video, in this one morning. So I believe I'm gonna have to do part of it in the video, come back tomorrow morning or on my lunch later today. I'm not sure. And finish it out. I'm hoping I can get it done in 2 videos. If it was the weekend, I could do it in one video, or if it was the weekend coming up tomorrow, I could do part of it in this video, part of it tomorrow. But it is Tuesday for me, I think. I don't know. I don't know what day it is. I'm trying to be like higher energy. That's why I did a fairly chill, not actually get ready. I literally woke up, took my hair out of its braids, which I was trying to do braids so my hair would have something going on without me having to do anything. And I braided it all the way up to the root. I did like French braids. I have a cosmetology license and I don't even know what the braids are called. Jesus Christ. But I did the braids and my hair is, I don't know. My hair is curly naturally, but it doesn't like to do anything but curl. And if I try to do it, even if I curl it with a curling iron, it'll hold a curl, but a lot weaker than its natural curl. So people oftentimes are like, your hair is not curly because I curl it with a curling iron, but it holds the curl very weakly, but it will hold it for days because like, yeah, it's a whole thing. My hair's weird. My hair's really weird. I don't know. So it's very weakly holding on to whatever. And I put it in my hair when my hair was sopping wet. And it was perfectly dry this morning. So, ah, ow, ow. Anyway, you're not here for that, you're here for this. But yeah, I'm gonna get to working on this, do what I can until I have to go to work. Also, I have a few minutes before I have to remove this from my face. I bet this was a bit of a jump scare too, and you clicked on it, you're like, what the? Sorry about that. Between being on my computer a lot for this and then being on my computer for work, my under eyes, and also my eye strain was really bad. My under eyes were looking a bit rough, so I decided to get some stuff to help. And I feel like I've noticed a big difference, personally, so highly recommend some kind of under eye care. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm still on the first section of the book, the first monster, well, not first monster, I guess the first chapter, the introduction of the main character, and then like the meetup of the secondary main characters is there's a monster involved, but like the first main real character they defeat together is what I'm working on right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so while I was working on this edit, I was reading through my notes and I realized there was something I wanted to add to the previous chapter, so I'm going to go back and add that. And then I will give you the updated word count for that. So I will be right back. So after I add that, that'll take me a moment. So okay, so the original word count for chapter 4 was 1,713. It is now 1,824 when it was originally 1,803 yesterday. So I didn't add a lot, but to be fair, I also just had to kind of take a good chunk out and reword it and to add in when I wanted to add in. But yeah. See, I feel like the eye patches are making a big difference. And also I got some like little, not cream, but the stuff to put on because my eyes have been really tired, but I feel like I'm noticing a difference. But I've only been doing it for like a week. This is just a vein. Ignore that. But anyway, back to writing. So I wrote for about 45 minutes. I didn't get all the way through that chapter. Like I said, I did have to go back to chapter 4 and add a scene that I forgot to add when I was doing it before because I didn't look back at my notes, and also I was just very low energy and not fully in my brain when I was doing it. Once I get done with this, I plan on kind of going back and reading everything. But for now, chapter 5, I didn't get all the way through it, which I knew I wouldn't, but I did just check my word count for the part I did do and the part that I have done. The original chapter for the section I've done had 779 words, and the new chapter has 1,252 words. So great, because I did add a whole section in there that I needed to add, so I'm really happy about that. And there's another section that I need to add, like 1 or 2 more sections I need to add. So this chapter is gonna like bulk out really well. So I'm really happy about that because I needed to bulk this out. Like I said, I needed to flesh it out really well. So really happy with how that's coming along. I think in my next one I might be able to finish this chapter. I think I'm Oh yeah, I only have like Oh, I didn't even realize I only have like a paragraph left. But I do have to go to work. I don't have time to finish that. So I'm gonna probably finish that chapter next time and then start on chapter 6. If I had known that, I would have gotten started slightly sooner and jabbered a little less at the beginning. Oopsie. Sorry, goodness. But yeah, I didn't realize that was such a short chapter. But yeah, it's almost done. I have a total of in the original chapter, I have 81 words left. So that was a very short chapter. I bulked it out a lot. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for sticking around today. Let me know how your work is going and how your morning is going. It is still very dark outside for me this morning. It is early. I gotta go to work. Thank you so much for sticking around. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.